Super Mario Party came out last year, and it was a return to form for the Mario Party series. Although it was a return to form, it was still lacking in some areas, such as only having 4 boards. But one thing it wasn't lacking in was the minigames. There are 80 in total, and the majority of them are a lot of fun to play, so I thought it would be fun to look through all of them and rank them from least favourite to most favourite. Now, since 10 of these minigames are from that rhythm mode, I won't be including those, nor will I be including the 10 team-based ones from River Survival. We're only going to be talking about the 60 minigames that show up in the main party mode. So, I'm Dave.
I'm Sophie.
And here are all of the minigames in Super Mario Party, ranked from our least favourite to our most favourite.
At number 60 is Social Climbers. Climb a pole by holding the shoulder button and swinging the Joy-Con. This is at the bottom of the list due to how unresponsive it is.
Number 59 is Follow the Money. This is a slow auto-scroller where you've got to collect coins. It's kind of boring, this one. It would have been nice if you were on your own separate tracks.
Number 58, Pull It Together. A tug of war. All it is button bashing.
57 is Feeding Frenzy. This is one where you're throwing balls into the mouths, and again, like before, it's just the motion controls aren't responsive enough that you keep on throwing it to the wrong fish.
Number 56, Heir to a Fortune. Pick a direction to jump to some coins, and if you choose the same as another player, you get no coins. A little too random for us.
Number 55, Maths of Glory. A 2v2 where you roll the dice to make a multiplication of how many balls you shoot at a castle. First one to knock down the opponent's castle wins, but most of the time this just ends in a draw.
Number 54, Barreling Along. You race on top of some barrels to the finish line. Unfortunately, it is motion controlled when stick would have been fine. A variety in stages would have been nice too.
Number 53, Precision Gardening. Get your spout of water to that plant by shaking the Joy-Con as much as you can. Nothing too exciting to play, but the fact that they have had Goomba using his mouth to control the pump is just adorable.
Number 52, Tall Order. Move the Joy-Con in a circular motion to shave the ice when the penguin is underneath you, and try to get the tallest ice sculpture. Good luck if you have an AI partner.
51, Hammer and Sick'em. You have to run around with your hammers and destroy all your opponent's balloons, with your allies defending you. This one should have ranked a lot higher, but it's just over too quickly most of the time.
Number 50, Sign Still and Deliver. One player flies a drone to collect parcels whilst the others collect them by running up and down the stairs. You get in each other's way a lot, and the drone can steal from your hands.
Number 49 is Fuzzy Flight School. You have to fly your vehicle avoiding the fuzzies down the corridor. This would have been so good if you weren't forced to use tilt controls.
Number 48, Tricarder. This is a short race on a tricycle using motion controls with a pedalling motion which can hurt your wrists.
Number 47 is Smash and Crab. This is a 1v3 where the 3 control this giant crab to squash the solo player. If you're on the team of 3, this is only fun if you're in the middle controlling the crab itself and not the hammers.
Number 46, Rowboat Uprising. Use the paddle motion with the Joy-Con to move your side of the boat. Try and perfectly coordinate with your teammates. The AI is way too good at this.
Perfect fit. This is a fun puzzle one where you've got to match your shape with your teammates to make a perfect cube. The only annoying thing is, when you get to a new cube to make, you have to press the button to make your new piece appear when you've probably got your Joy-Con facing the wrong way from the way you're twisting it around.
Number 44, Block and Load. A 1v3 where the first to knock down the castle wins. When you are solo, you seem to have a greater advantage with the bigger cannonballs.
Number 43, Lightning Round. This is a fun coin collecting one on an arena where you've got to dodge all the lightning.
Number 42, Fruit Forecast. Move left and right to catch the fruit with your partner. Not a bad game, but nothing too exciting.
Number 41, Don't Wake Wiggler. You've got to stroke Wiggler as many times as you can without waking him up, and then your opponents have to take it in turns to then wake him up. Whoever wakes him up is out and gets no points, and then it's done on whoever has the most points at the end. This one, just for its random nature, should be much lower down, but it's just too funny to put any lower than this.
Number 40, Juice Box. Move your half of the square to the corresponding pattern of fruit to match the square on the left. Good for honing your reflexes.
Number 39, Lit Potato. An ally one where you've got to throw bombs to each other, which will then explode and eliminate whoever was holding them. This is a fun, tense one, and the good thing is when you get eliminated, you could still win the minigame if your AI controlled ally wins.
Number 38, Half the Battle. Collect crests and bring them to your teammate in the middle while avoiding the electric balls. More allies equals more crests held and ultimately victory.
Number 37, Trip Navigator. Each of you have to make your way to the centre while avoiding all the banana skins that will slip you up. This is a fun one to navigating your way down there, although it can be quicker to just run into the banana skins and create a straight path.
Number 36, Toe the Line. Match the pattern given with your partner. This can be fun with a good partner.
Number 35, Can Take Pancake. Just grab as many pancakes as you can, yes please. The ones with stars on are worth more points, so sometimes you can sabotage yourself by waiting for the ones with the stars to become available.
Number 34, Dust Buddies. A 1v3 cleanup. Whoever vacuums up the most dust bunnies wins. Good to have tactics against the solo player, although AI does its own thing.
Number 33, Nutcases. This is good use of HD Rumble as you pick up the boxes to feel how many nuts there are inside, and whichever team picks up the most nuts wins.
Number 32, Senseless Census. Count all the toads in your train compartment. It sounds easy, but some won't stop moving.
Number 31, Sphere Mongers. Just grab as many of the metallic balls with your magnet and take them to your corner. It's a fun one to get in other people's way.
Number 30, Look Sharp. Focus the image by tilting the Joy-Con back and forth.
Number 29, Soak or Croak. Shoot water at your opponents to knock them out of the circle. It can be annoying to have to shake the remote to fill up your water, but usually the match is over before you need to do that.
Number 28, Bopping Spree. A 1v3 game where you punch the ball that lights up. The solo person is inside the square, which is a fair way to balance.
Number 27, Timing is Money. A coin collecting one where you're stopping a dice block at the highest numbers possible to add up to the coins. If you get the bomb, you lose your coins.
Number 26, Water Racket. A 1v3 fun tennis match where you whack bombs at each other. An explosion on one side gives points to the other team. Solo players have a larger racket.
Number 25, Cruising for a Bruising. You've got to outrun all the bruisers and pick a path, top one or bottom one, and just hope the one you've picked has no obstacles. This one is worth it just for that end cutscene where you see them running after the losers in the background.
Number 24, Snack Attack. Run around catching popcorn with your bucket hats. More popcorn is great, avoid magma boulders.
Number 23, Metal Detectors. This is another coin collecting mini game where you walk around with your metal detector and the HD Rumble tells you how many coins are buried beneath you. Watch out for those pokies.
Number 22, Dart Gallery. A 1v3 game where 3 players shoot darts at a solo player trying to hit them 3 times. It's great that you can limit their movement with the darts. You can be very strategic.
Number 21, It's the Pits. You've just got to avoid falling down the hole and the light goes round to decide which area will make you drop. A very fun and tense minigame.
Number 20, Drop Shot. A 1v3 where the solo player tries to knock the opposing players off with a tennis racket and bomb. Time your swings well, or avoid the cursor.
Number 19, Off the Chain. A 1v3 where the solo player rides a chain chomp and tries to squish the other 3 opponents. This one is great fun, although it is kind of difficult to control the chomp, but that's all the fun of it.
Number 18, Pie Hard. Throw pies with your partner at the opposing team. Who doesn't love a good food fight? Try and get them when their back is turned and they will get their just desserts.
Number 17, absent-minded. Take a look at either the distorted, pixelated or otherwise obscured images and decide which character is missing. This is a good one to test your reflexes and your observation skills.
Number 16, get over it. Jump over grolls with your partner and allies. Allies can throw you off your timing by being rubbish.
Number 15, looking for love. This is the ultimate reflex test. All you've got to do is look in the correct direction of the heart. Quickest one to look at it gets more points.
Number 14, stake your claim. All you have to do is quickly choose the biggest area. It is quite satisfying to watch the blocks count down.
Number 13, candy shakedown. Whoever shakes all of the candy out of the jar first wins. This does use motion controls and it is really fiddly, but for some reason it actually feels really fun and satisfying on this one.
Number 12, lost in the shuffle. Follow the Toad Russian dolls that contain the green toad and be quick to choose where it landed. It is fun trying to follow it when it moves so fast.
Number 11, dash and dine. Kind of like a very simplified version of Overcooked. But I love this one because you can play tactics and just stop your opponents from reaching their destination instead of working on your own.
Number 10, Drop Quiz. This is a 1v3 where the solo player asks the questions about a scene that the other players have just watched. Those that get it wrong fall to their doom.
Number 9, Rumble Fishing. Whoever catches the biggest dragon, eel thing, I forget what they're called, wins. This one's good because you can feel of the bigger rumble, the bigger the fish is underneath. But you only get one try, so do you go for that one that feels big at first, or do you try and find a bigger one, but then you might lose the one that you found already?
Number 8, Gridiron Gauntlet. A frantic and fun game where you avoid the charging chucks as they come from all directions really fast.
Number 7, Just for Kicks. This is a very simplified football game, but the reason we got to rate this so high is because I really want another Mario Strikers, so if I show Nintendo that I love this sort of thing, maybe they'll make another one.
Number 6, Train in Pain. Move your train around and punch your opponents off with your giant boxing glove. Try not to let them get behind you.
Number 5, Making Faces. You and your partner have to align the facial features as a team in order to make a somewhat feasible face. Kinda reminds me of a minigame in Mario Odyssey. It can get hilarious results.
Number 4, Rattle and Hum. This is the best use of HD rumble in the game. You feel how each character moves and guess the mystery rumble.
Number 3, Bumper Brawl. Remember that Bumper Balls game in the original Mario Party? Well, this is like that, but on steroids. You can have up to 16 players in this one with your allies, and you can hold the button to ramp up your ball and shoot into each other to knock people off the arena.
Number 2, Sizzling Steaks. This is the best use of motion controls. You cook 6 sides of your steak cube, and the fastest wins. Flipping the frying pan is a good way to feel like a chef.
And number 1 is Slapperazzi. Now this is just the most fun you can have in this game. You've got to get in position to take a photo of yourself. Whoever's most prominent in the photo gets more points. But you can slap each other out the way and it's just a frantic brawl to see who can get the best shot in the photo. This is always such a good laugh and just the perfect Mario Party style minigame. So that is how we would rank those 60 Mario Party minigames from Super Mario Party. So bear in mind that was just our opinions. Your list may differ to us, maybe you'd have put it in reverse order to us. We just rated it on just how fun we have playing these minigames. So let us know in the comments down below which ones are your favourites. Don't forget to give this video a like if you liked it, and subscribe for more to come. So it's goodbye from Sophie.
Goodbye.
And goodbye from me.